Alright guys, it's episode 3 of our Road to Glory. It's ex-Toasted Soldier here and Fattest Gecko, and we're going to show you the highlights of a game we just played. We won 4-3 obviously. Right, we started off really easy. This guy did a really bad pass and Kone turns and finishes it nicely in the far corner. And then he snapped us and then we scored the penalty. It was nice. Into the left corner, keeper really stood no chance. But then we snapped in Milner, and he brought on Milner, Agbonlahor and Bent when he started off with a bronze team, which is really, really gay, considering the fact that we expected to play somebody of similar ability, and he went and did that. And then Webber did a nice finish again. His keeper, bit of a retard there, came off the post, and then Webber, easy tapping. And then Agbonlahor, we're never really going to keep up with him with these bronze defenders, and he finished nicely in the far corner. And then Agbonlahor equalised off a rebound. Our keeper parried it straight into the path of him and he just slid home. And then Kone, to win the point, powered through and finished it nicely in the far corner.
Yo guys, it's Gecko here, just taking over from Toaster. After that performance, Richard Lee has been pretty solid for us, but we decided we needed a new keeper, so we've really narrowed down the search, and we knew who we were going for. We were going for a 6'5" Diego Lopez. Just thought I'd say 6'5" because he's a bit of a tank. We're going to go for the one which is more expensive because he's got 7 contracts. It was a bit of a toss-up between him and De Gea, who's Man U's next big target, who plays for Atletico Madrid, but instead we got Diego Lopez, who plays for Villarreal, by now 750. He's got pretty decent stats, and whilst De Gea is good, we just fancied a Lopez, so we'll just shuffle about with our team. So we decided to head over to our squad, and as you can see, one of our defenders is out of contract, so we quickly just swapped him out of it. Well, discarded him, then swapped him out. We brought in an Italian. Our other centre mid who plays for Valencia even, who links well with Ever Banega. We substituted him for an Australian Reed and put the injured guy on the bench. That'll probably be one of his last appearances for a club anyway. Soon we're going to need to buy a pack. I mean, we need fitness cards, we need a few contracts, all that sort of thing. After that, we're probably going to replace a striker or get another defender, because whilst Chilo Webber even's been a good servant, he's a bit of a fatty and he's becoming less effective as we start playing against better teams. We're going to show you our next opponent and highlights of the next match. We're playing this guy called Millard. Not sure how good he'll be. He's got a cool badge, I think from the Mexican League maybe. He's got Llorente up front, and he's got a good midfield. He's got De Gea in goal. His defence is a bit weak, but we'll show you the highlights of this game afterwards. This is the highlights of this match. We beat Millard 6-2. Aruna Kone opened the scoring. Nice little ball in. He puts his head on the end of that, puts it bottom bin, middle of the goal. Aruna Kone scores his second shortly after him and Ever Banega linking up, and Aruna Kone just slots it bottom corner. Aruna Kone completes his hat-trick in the 18th minute, not quite as quick as Becchio's for Leeds, but still good. Diego Lopez makes a fine save on debut, even though that's a bit of a crap save. We just thought we'd put that in because we wanted to show him doing something. Aruna Kone goes in again to get his quad. Then Fernando Llorente pulls one back for them. You feel only a consolation goal even at this stage. Llorente is such a presence in the air. Then we score one through once again Aruna Kone, crappy little tramp goal there. Then Negrado just gets another consolation for them. Just puts it across and just heads it top corner. We finish off the game. Webber just wrapping it all up nicely. Big Webber just sticks it in the bottom corner. We're going to show you going into the market. We're probably going to buy a pack here.
Right, so we're going to go and buy a pack now. We're going to buy a premium bronze one. So here we go, let's see who we get. We're looking for fitness and contracts really, but if we get a good player, it's a bonus really. So here we go. Well, that's actually quite a good pack. We've got 2 shiny bronzes, a good centre back will probably sell, or we might have to use him maybe if we don't have enough contracts. And we got 3 contracts there, but no fitness, which is pretty disappointing. But you know, it's really like the luck of the draw in the packs and win. Right, so we'll use these contracts, probably use the morale. Yeah, keep everything. Send the centre back to the club because he's a pretty good player. And then discard the rest, yeah, because you could probably sell them for like 200, but it's really lucky. Right, so that concludes this episode.